Hello, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal, and this is a channel about me and the crafts that I enjoy doing. And lately, that craft has been cross-stitch, and more than anything, cross-stitching and quilting. Sorry about that. So, this is my FlossTube number 6, I believe. I think it's 6. Today is January 14th. It's Friday, and I decided to go ahead and film a FlossTube video. It's been probably over 2 weeks since my last FlossTube video, and it's just been, I want to say, a lot going on, but really it hasn't been a whole lot going on. But and I think I probably put in the title of this video, but if anyone has ever suffered from seasonal depression, I definitely suffer from seasonal depression most years. So I went through a short period of time where I was just kind of down. And because of that, I did get a lot of stitching done, but that's pretty much all that I got done. So, yeah. And if you are going through a bout of seasonal depression, just, keep your head up. You'll get through it just like every other year. And I don't know, that's really all I can say is I just have to remind myself that it's most likely just because I don't like cold weather. And it hasn't been that cold in Texas, but cold enough. I don't like to go out in cold weather. Around this time of year, I start feeling like not productive, and when I don't feel productive, I don't feel happy, I guess. So anyway, I'm feeling better now, so that's that about that. Moving on. Also, if you like this video, or if you like watching FlossTube videos, quilting videos, any type of crafting videos, which I haven't done a whole lot of those type of videos, but in the future I will, cooking, gardening, that kind of stuff. Then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave me a like. That really helps the channel out. And also, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed since my last video, and everyone who participated in my last giveaway. All those giveaway winners, y'all should have gotten your packages by now. I sent them all out earlier in the week, so I'm pretty sure everyone probably has them. And I'm not going to do a giveaway on this video, but probably my next video. I just don't have anything together for that. And I have my little notepad, and it's on my Golden Girls pad, and it came with this Golden Girls pen. Rest in peace to Betty White. And I don't want to just be like I got all this Golden Girls stuff because Betty White just passed away. I really have been a Golden Girls fan for a long time. I also have this little notebook, and I think in one of my older videos I showed another Golden Girls notebook. But yeah, I've been a Golden Girls fan for a long time. My car that my husband recently totaled, it was a white car, and the name of that car was Betty White. And the car I have now, the name of that car is Dorothy. So, yeah. So rest in peace to Betty White. We all loved her. Let's see. What else do I have on my list of things to talk about? I don't know. Let's just go. I actually have a fully finished object this week. So, let me see if I can find the paper. Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty from Luminous Fiber Arts created this pattern a few days ago. It's called the My Heart Is Yours Pin Keep. This is what it looks like. And I just fell in love with that because I've been really into stitching monochromatic things, and I'm into hearts and stuff like that. So this is mine, fully finished. I started this. This was like a start finish real quick. I started this on the 7th. I finished it on the 8th. It's a 16 count Ada that I dyed myself. And I stitched it all in DMC 814. And I hope you guys can see me. I'm always making these videos where I'm trying to like beat the sunset. So in hers, and you can buy her whole kit, but I just wanted to do it. I didn't want to wait on the kit to come in. So in hers, she has like a velvet red. I just used this solid that was in my stash. And then she did a like a sheer pink bow. I had this lace from Dollar Tree actually that was already in my stash. I used that. And she had these mother of pearl buttons, I believe, and I had these wooden buttons in my stash. And actually the heart charm, I don't know if you can see it because it's so small in here, but the heart charm that she had here, I actually had that exact heart charm, so I put it on there. So that's that. I kind of wish I wouldn't have left so much space right here, but it's done and I like it. And on the back I used the same solid fabric. I put a huge wooden button with my label. So this was the first time I did a pillow finish, and I really like it. Next time I'll know, just not to leave so much fabric right here. But that's my fully finished object. And last time I made a video was before New Year's, and I was talking about starting things for the New Year. So I definitely did start a few things. I started a lot of smalls, and I got some of those done. This one I started before the New Year's, and I've shown it to y'all. I just don't remember if I showed it to y'all finish. And this is another Luminous Fiber Arts Gathering Clovers. I can't remember if I showed it to y'all finish. I may have, but it's a 16 count tea-dyed Ada by me, stitched with Weeks Dye Works Bullfrog. And I started this, I don't know when I started, but I finished on Christmas Day. Like I said, really love the monochromatic. Their model was stitched with a different thread, but I like this olivey green better. Okay, so that's a finish. Another small finish that I did, and some of it, like a lot of this stuff is already posted on my Instagram. So if you want to see it ahead of time, then click the link below my LinkedIn link, and my Instagram is on there. If you follow me on Instagram, I post usually a lot of things as I go. So this is another finish, and this was a Modern Folk Embroidery heart scissor fob. So this is mine. And of course, tea-dye Ada. Almost everything I do is on a tea-dye Ada. And I started this New Year's Eve, and I finished it January 5th, 16 count Ada. And the floss is a floss that I dyed. So it's a variegated over-dyed floss that I made like a while back and just never had used it. Okay, so that's another one. I started quite a few things on New Year's Eve too, so you'll see some of that coming up. This is my most recent finish. I finished this one yesterday. Another small, and it is the, pulling it upside down, one of the Quirky Quakers Lovebirds by Darling and Whimsy Designs. I saw Michelle of Bendy, is it Michelle, I believe, of Bendy Stitches, talking about the Quirky Quakers, and I wanted to do some smalls for Valentine's Day. That's why I did this heart too. So I picked that one up, the PDF on Etsy, and did that one. So I started this one on January 11th, and I finished it on the 13th, and it's on my 16 count tea-dyed Ada using DMC 815. So all of these little finishes I'll probably do do pillow finishes, so I can put it all in my tiered tray, and it'll be like a little Valentine setup type situation. And this is another one that will go with that, and this is a Modern Folk Embroidery Let Love Rule. And I'm sorry if you hear like a ball bouncing. Some kids were playing basketball outside. So I started this on New Year's Eve, finished it on January 2nd. This one is on a 14 count Aida that I dyed. Ooh. And it's with that same variegated floss that I dyed. Love this one. I loved it so much. So, and I still have a lot more of that fabric I can use for something else. I just don't enjoy 14 count Aida that much anymore, but this was nice. So that is, I believe that's all my finishes. I was just really into doing the pinks and the reds and hearts and things like that. So that's what I did. All right, so I'm put all that away. And so I thought, in my mind, I thought I was gonna do embroidery, like I don't know, what do you call it? Just like regular embroidery. I can't think of what it's like, you know, y'all know. I don't remember. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, I thought I was gonna do like embroidery, and I joined this group where they would do the journal, the embroidery journal for the year. And it's like you get a 10 or 12 inch hoop. You get your fabric, and then you section it off for all the months of the year. And each day you have an icon. Well, if you want to do each day, but whatever. You stitch an icon under the months for each day, and it's like a journal of different icons of whatever's going on in your life. So I thought, oh, I want to do that because y'all know I love to craft hop and just do different crafts. Well, I bought all the stuff. I stitched out the months and all that, learned how to do that kind of stitching. And then I realized I don't want to stitch an icon every day, because I'll really have to learn all these different stitches. Like, I can do the satin stitch, back stitch and all that, but I just didn't want to have to be committed to doing an icon every single day for the whole year, or even if it's not every day. I didn't want to be committed to that, so I didn't want my project to go to waste. So what somebody had posted in one of the groups that they did like a temperature button type situation, so that's what I changed mine into. And this is just a needle minder. But so I had stitched all my months around the hoop and did the whole 2022 thing. And this is my first time doing this kind of embroidery. Hand embroidery. What do you call it? Anyway, so I decided to make a chart in my it's in my planner, but for each temperature, like, okay, if it's 29 or below, it's pink. If it's 30 to 49, it's purple, and blah 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 blah, like that. And so each day I stitch a button that correlates with the temperature onto the thing. So we've been in like the 60s most days, 50s and 60s, and I think the 60s is green and the 50s is blue, the 70s is yellow. I live in Texas, so you know, we're in January, but we're still in the 50s, 60s, 70s. So each day I pick a button, because I have a whole lot of buttons. I can't pick it up right now because it's in a tray right here, but I have a whole lot of buttons that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I have some Lori Holt buttons, just buttons from any and everywhere. So this is how I'm using them, and hopefully I'll be able to get some real cute and cool buttons in there throughout the year. So that's like a little project that I'm working on that's not cross stitch, but that's that. Oh, also finishes. I finished a quilt. I don't have it here because it's my car quilt, and I think I've shown it to y'all because it used to hang back there. But I finished the car quilt, binded it up, finished it yesterday, made a pillow to go with it, and I'll post a picture here, somewhere here. And that's also on my Instagram. But I finished that quilt. It's in my car for my kids. I love that quilt and they love it too. So it's in the car for them. If you want to see, it's here. And another quilt I'm working on is this one, which from there you can't really see. I'll post a picture, a close-up picture somewhere around in here. But it is a Pioneer Woman quilt with, I mean, not a Pioneer Woman pattern, Pioneer Woman fabric. My mother-in-law loves Pioneer Woman. Her whole house is decorated Pioneer Woman. And she asked me to make her a quilt for her birthday, a Pioneer Woman quilt for her birthday, because she found the fabric. So I ended up, because they wasn't selling it in Walmart anymore. So I ended up looking on Etsy and finding Pioneer Woman fabric, ordering it, and then it got here and it was fleece or flannel. It was flannel and canvas. So apparently I either didn't read well enough on the description or the seller didn't know the differences. Either way, I bought it. It came. I couldn't do anything with it because I don't like flannel quilts and I don't think that's what she really wanted. And canvas, couldn't do nothing with that. So I ended up buying like a table runner, some placemats, and I was gonna do a quilt with that. I just had never really started it. Well, we're in Walmart the other day and the fabric was back and it was in Walmart. So I bought 3 yards of each because they're pre-cut. I bought 3 yards of the turquoise floral and 3 yards of this little patchwork kind, and then I had the red and the polka dot, which when you see the close-up picture you'll be able to know what I'm talking about better. And I just finished the quilt top. Let me see if I could get the backing. And never mind little mama's booty back there. But this is what I'm going to use on the backing. It's just a yellow. I think it was on clearance at one of the stores. And I was like, okay, that'll go perfect. And I bought like a few yards of it. But I had this sitting. I bought this before I even found the Pioneer Woman fabric. Oh, here's a close-up of, this is what the patchwork fabric looks like. And yeah, that's the only one I have right here. But anyway, so that's the quilt top. Her birthday is actually this month, so I gotta quilt and bind it soon. All right, so back to cross stitching things. Like I said, I have a lot of whips because I was just stitching, like stitching on this, stitching on that, just hopping around. So I got a lot of whips and not a lot that have a lot done, I guess. So this next one, I'm pretty sure I showed y'all that I had bought this pattern. It's the Antique Locks and Keys by Shakespeare's Peddler. I did the scissor one already. So this is the keys. So this is how far I got done with that one. I don't know which way is up and down. I think this is it? Whatever. This is how much I got done. So, and I'm doing this one on T-Dot 8, of course. It's on the 18 count. And I'm using Classic Colorworks Black Coffee. So that's that. The next one, this is like a whole nother whip parade. So next one is by It's So Emma Fat Quarter Shop. Hold on, I don't want to show the pattern. But why is there so many pages? Yes. The Flea Market Flowers. And I know pretty much everybody has seen this chart. I think my husband is walking in. He's just getting in. Maybe not. All right, so this is Flea Market Flowers. I've seen it all over the place, but what made me end up buying it was I saw Black Ribbon. Her channel name is Black Ribbon. I can't remember if that's the entire name of the channel or not, but I'm sure y'all know who she is because she's popular. But she had started this, I believe, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need it. So I bought it and I've started it Piquito start. And this is all I've done. So it's on this mystery Ada situation that I got from my craft thrift store. And this Ada is so stiff, it's ridiculous. But I don't want to restart it, even though it's not much of a start. So I'm gonna work with it. I just have to use thread conditioner because it's tearing up my threads. But like, I never use white, but I wanted to do this one in white so that the colors could pop. So I use it, and I think it's a 16 count. Is it 16 count Ada? Yeah. And I'm using all the call for DMC. I started that one on January 4th, and I only worked on it for that one day, I think. Oh, something else. Let me see if I could find one. So I know I see a lot of stitchers with the grime guards, and I had an idea, and I'm pretty sure y'all already know about this, but I thought of it, and I never saw anybody else do it, so I thought I would share in case y'all never saw it, but I'm sure somebody has done it. So usually when I'm holding my stuff, I use these binder clips or bigger ones. Usually I use bigger ones than that. But I was like, when I saw the grime guards, I was like, that's a steering wheel cover. In my mind, that's what I saw. So I just went to Dollar Tree and bought a few steering wheel covers. And I'm not saying that this works in all cases, but for me, it has been working. So I just put it in a steering wheel cover. And I know people use it so that their fabric or their fabric doesn't get dirty. But for me, it holds, and this one is a lot, but it holds all the extra fabric in so that it's easier to hold. So for $1, I'm like, yeah, it works for me. I mean, this one is still blah blah, but so if you didn't know, now you know. Go to the Dollar Tree, get you a few of these, but also support your Etsy shops. And if you want to support mine, the link is in the description box, even though I don't have much right now in there. But anyway, so yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I know somebody has thought of it besides me, and it's probably like a well-known thing, but I haven't seen someone use that yet, so I thought I would share. All right, so the next whip, have I even started this one? So small of a start. I started this on New Year's Eve as well. And it was a modern folk embroidery summer bower. This is so cute. And this is all I did was start the border. And I'm doing that one in classic Colorworks Blue Corn, which I think is a pretty color. I need to hurry up because the sun is going down. Anyway, so that's all I got done on that one. I didn't even pick that one up again because that's a quick stitch. All right. So this is one that is on, that came up on my Whip Go. And it is the Cricut Collection Farmers Market. So in my Whip Go, most of my things I have that I'll work on it 10 days out the month, which is a lot, but I stitch every day, so it's not that unheard of for me to be able to do a project for 10 days out of a month. So this is what I got so far. And as you can see, I have one of these steering wheel covers on it. And so yeah, so I worked on this one for 2 or 3 days so far. This is how far I've gotten. And this one is on a 16 count T-dot Ada, all called for. I started this one on January 3rd. I have to work on it 7 more days this month. I think that was my number 19. Anyway, she called 2 and 19. So this one is the Modern Folk Embroidery 2022 Sal So Long. So this was January's portion, and I finished that one yesterday. And I'm doing this on a 16 count Ada using Classic Colorworks licorice. How do you, licorice or licorice? I always say licorice. Licorice red. And I had ran out, but I ordered some more and got it. So I was able to finish January. This is my January. So in the pattern, it's Angelou Jacques. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's the name that's on it. From who originally did it, 1835. But he has given, Jacob, the creator, has given the alphabet so that you can put your own name, but suggested that you wait till April whenever all the top is done so that you can center it right. So I left that part blank because I'm going to put my name. So that's that. And I really enjoy doing this one. This one is so much fun. I think I'm going to continue working on the border until February so that I can get ahead on the border. So I've been printing out. When I do PDFs, I always print them out. I don't have Pattern Keeper because I don't have an Android situation. I was using the other one that was for iPhone, but it's only a trial and then you have to pay, so I stopped using it. But what I discovered, someone said it in a video and I can't remember. But what I discovered is if you use GoodNotes, this is what the app looks like, GoodNotes, then you can pull up, like I have Flea Market Flowers right here. You can put the PDF in here. If you set it, go to settings and set it to where it doesn't dim, it'll stay lit, and then you can enlarge it and do it. I mean, you can mark it off if you use the little highlighter or marker, like, okay, this is part of the pattern, like how big I can make it. But you can mark it off. I don't need to mark it off, but I like the fact that I can make it bigger and I don't have to keep wasting paper and ink printing all the PDFs because I usually buy most of my stuff in PDF form. All right, so this is my January chart that I do every month. I do a chart. I'm late on January. I've been there, but all I have to do left is the border. And this is from Etsy shop Galina, and I can't remember the rest. Her name is Galina. I don't know. I always forget, but I'll put it somewhere. Okay, I'm trying to rush through the last few before I lose all of my light. What is this one? Okay, so this is a start that I did, Luminous Fiber Arts, from that same series that I did Gathering Clover, Gathering Strawberries. This is Gathering Acorns. And I told y'all that I was going to be starting this one. So I did start it. And where's the top? I can't tell. Okay, so this is, I don't know, it's like this. Anyway, I started, this is all I got done. First I started using a Classic Colorworks orange, and I was doing the border in that, and it was a little too brown, so I had also bought a few skeins of Weeks Dye Works sweet potato. So I switched to sweet potato, and the difference is subtle, so I didn't pick this out. But the sweet potato is more orange, so I like that better. Oh, and this is a chart, a free chart from Jukebox Stitchery, and it's called, and it says, "Thank you for being a friend." So I will do this one too. I just haven't started. So, yeah. So this is the other chart that came up on my Whip Go, and this is Quilting Bee. I have it in here where you can see a chart. Let me flip it. So this was my number 2 on Whip Go. From the Blue Flower Quilting Bee. And I just love that one so much. And I haven't gotten too much done on it. I worked on it two or 3 days this month. So I've started on the bee and some of the quilting stars. And this, of course, is a tea-dyed Ada, 18 count tea-dyed Ada. And I started this on my birthday. This was my birthday start. And I'm using all call for DMC. And the last whip that I have, this was my Mirabilia. My first Mirabilia that I started. This one, like, I always love looking at Mirabilias, but they've never called to me to stitch them. But this one did. Like, the Botanical Girl. Love, 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 love the Botanical Girl. So, I dyed my own Ada. This pink color. I love the way this dye came out. Oof. And this is my start on it. Oh, it's backwards. Hold on. This is my start on it. Not much. So I wanted the girl to be more of my color, brown skin. So I kind of had to switch up the skin tones, and I'm hoping it's working out. That's why I started on the face, because if it didn't work out, I didn't want to have started all the other stuff and then find out that the colors I picked for the face doesn't work. And I think it's working out. Once all of this is filled in, I'll see better. But I did the eyes. This eye is a little wonky, but other than that. And I have to say that, like, the Mirabilia chart is not easy for me to read. It's like, it's small, and I'm thinking maybe since I have the app now, I'll take a picture of the pattern and then load it in there so that I can enlarge it, because it's not easy for me to see. And then these are the beads that the pattern came with. I've never did anything with beads, so that's new. We'll see how that goes. And I'm using, I think, all the call for. Yeah, call for DMC. That's an 18 count Ada that I dyed. And I started this on New Year's Eve as well. And that's the last thing. Like I said, I've been working on a lot of different things, just picking up whatever I felt like picking up. And I have been not quilting, and I wanted to get back to quilting so bad. So I'm happy that I was able to get back to my sewing machine. And yeah. Oh, something that I got, and this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'll tell you what, it like literally makes my mood so good. But I was recommended to get one of these singing bowls, like a Chinese singing bowl, or and it comes with a little ring. And then y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, like the vibrations makes the bowl sing. And it's literally, if you ever use sleep music at night, and it's like the 582 megahertz or whatever it is, it literally sounds like it makes that same sound. And I know the sleep music because my daughter uses that sleep music when she has migraines. This literally works wonders for me. Like, I love it. It calms me. It changes my mood. So just a suggestion. I got it on Amazon for literally $11, this one. But yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. I didn't really buy anything besides the charts that I showed that I've already started on. I've been trying not to buy a whole lot. I ordered some threads on Fat Quarter Shop, because when I was ordering the red licorice for my modern folk embroidery sale, I just wanted to try some other things. So I got these Orifloss, Orifil, different ones. I don't even know what's the name of them. Anyway, I got this color. I never use Orifil floss, so I wanted to try it. I love this goldish mustard yellow, and then this like olivey green. So I got those. And then I've never tried sulky, so I bought a pack of the petites. And I don't know what the colors are called, but it's like a red, a variegated, a yellow, a green, brown, and thing. And I'm losing my sunlight in my lighting, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my video here. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was good getting back to making a video, and hopefully I can get some other type of videos in as well. I have 2 videos recorded that I need to edit and get out there, so hopefully I can do that soon. But anyways, make sure to like the video, subscribe, click the link below my LinkedIn link will send you to my Instagram, eBay, Poshmark, Etsy store, all of that. So if you click that, you can see all my things. And also, oh, and I don't have it right here, do I? Oh man, because I got my first piece of Happy Mail from Miss Jeanette. Oh man, she sent me a Christmas card, and I was so excited to get it because I've never gotten any Happy Mail from my YouTube. But I do have my P.O. Box link below. I already wrote Miss Jeanette back, so I don't know if you got it yet or not, but let me know, Miss Jeanette. And yeah, so if you write me or anything, I'll write you back. Send me a little something, I'll send you a little something. I just enjoy snail mail and having pen pals, so you can also do that. All right, you guys, I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all next time.